how my Stream Elements works. It's dead. That's okay. This lighting is bad. Okay. Hello, friend. Gotta close the door. It's too loud. Okay. Hello. Welcome to painting. Not the best setup, I know, but I had to go with something for today. It's been a minute since I've streamed, and I'm really excited that I don't really know what I'm doing right now. I'm not gonna lie. Streaming is one of my favorite things. I started working on this background yesterday, and I finished this guy already. That doesn't make any sense. But I've got two different versions of this dude, which I'm really excited about. And I can't decide if I want to do hello, Ellie. And I can't decide if I want to do more of these or just kind of leave it at this guy, because I don't know, I think it's fun for October. Well, it's not even October yet. It's still September. I'm in the headspace of it's October already. I've been going back and forth on the idea of making, so okay, pretty sure you guys have seen already, but this is the first version of this guy, and then I figured for Halloween I would do a Halloween version of him. So I'm deciding if I want to make him like zombie, like greenish, or if he should just be like a random color. But I'm thinking I'm vibing with the green color a little more. I don't know. Any thoughts? I'm thinking green, but I don't know what green. Dang. I guess I can do his like hat, which is yellow. So, do his hat. I'm pretty sure you guys can tell, I'm definitely not at my easel today. And that's just because this dude, I decided to do on just like regular paper, so don't yell at me, but yeah, so that's why you've got this down view, we'll go with it. And also now you guys get a little look at my studio, which is usually a lot messier. I cleaned it just for you guys. What have you guys been up to recently? I've got a lot of stuff on my mind, but I figure let's go with you guys first. Roll call. Cold call. There we go, not roll call. What have you guys been up to? What have you guys been doing? Before I get into my life. If anyone would like to share. You don't have to. Sometimes being vulnerable on the internet is really scary, so I get it. Yeah. How's your cold? I know you were telling me, I think last night, that you're feeling better. Maybe it was today. How you feeling? Any better? Did any of my remedies work? Or do you feel like they worked? I don't know. Good. I'm glad. Yay! Oh, I was not. Oh, now I'm sad. Anyway. I'm glad that you're feeling better. Yay. Let's see. I did something this week that I'm really proud of, that I'm pretty sure some of you may know of already, but oh no. But I ended up calling my primary to get an appointment to see if I can get some anxiety meds, which may not sound like, thank you, which may not sound like a lot to some people, but it was really big step for me. So I encourage everyone who wants help to ask for it. Even if it may not seem like a big step to someone else, it's a big step for you, maybe. I don't know. Don't want to talk about you. Put words in your guys' mouths. But I also think it's really important to talk about, especially, I think, yesterday or maybe today, thank you, was Suicide Awareness Day. And so I think now, well, it always is important to talk about mental health, but with that in mind, I think right now is a good time to bring up mental health. And just know that there are people struggling too, not just you. True. So true. Yeah, I think it's really funny that mental health has this like crazy stigma around it. matters just as much as your physical health. I don't think there should be any reason for that, because everyone struggles with it. Anyway, I decided to go with green. Which I feel like I need to like scoot you guys in, but then my head will be in the way. But I decided to go with green. He's gonna be a zombie. A zombie scarecrow thing. Anyway, on a lighter note, I'll think of something, I promise. I started watching like live streams of some of my favorite well, he's still a YouTuber, but he does more of the stream thing now. Julian, I've been watching a lot of his stuff recently, and I've been so interested. He's, I guess would classify as a gamer, but I don't know, he's just like, he's what I aspire to be in the like creator realm, is just like a positive light and like a safe space for people to go. And he's just like, I don't know, he's got a way with just like how he runs his stream, and I'm so inspired by it. So hoping that I can be that eventually for someone. Since I'm not at my normal setup today, I'm actually not using acrylics. Well, I guess they're technically under the acrylic umbrella. But I'm using this gouache palette, which was exploding on the internet for a minute there, which is why I got it, and I really enjoyed it. This one, it's not like super high quality pigments, but they're not bad. Not bad at all. Oh, that's way too light. Also, sorry I missed some streams, y'all. It got crazy. Well, as you know, my computer broke a while ago and got it fixed, it's all good, and I was supposed to stream last Friday, but I couldn't because I spent basically the entire day driving to Palm Springs. So I guess I could have live streamed part of it, but I went through some really dead zones. So I'm back. I'm finally back. Long story short. So this next week, I also wanted to do the stream this week because then it starts lining up with a couple of trips that I have planned, which I'm really excited about. I get to see a lot of people in Denver that I haven't seen for a minute, and I'm so excited about that. And then I've also got a birthday trip planned, which I think even more excited about, honestly. But yeah, so I've got a lot of things happening in the next couple months where I wanted to line up the streams, so that way I wouldn't miss any more than I already have, which okay, so I started this in March, so I've been doing this for 7 months now, which I think is the most consistent I've ever been with anything. So that's like really exciting. I'm really excited about it. Thank you. I really appreciate that. But like, doing this stream is genuinely something that makes me so happy, and there are times when like maybe 1 or 2 people join and I've got nothing to say that day, but it still makes me extremely happy. So I don't know, it's one of those things that I do for myself that I also kind of do for just like pure entertainment. Yeah, thank you. I really appreciate that. I also am taking this current semester off of school because I'm well, long story short, I'm trying to get into another college yet again. This will be my 3rd university, but 4th like like upper college. I don't know what I'm trying to say. I got distracted. Sorry. Thanks. Yeah, yeah. This college thing has not been easy for me, but I am really trying to finish at this point. It's been, this is gonna be my 5th year. And it's kind of gotten to that point where I'm like, I want to be finished with school, but I don't want to just drop out anymore. I say anymore because it's true. But yeah, I've gotten to a point where I'm really happy with my art, and I want to learn more techniques to make it even more my own. Yeah. I don't know. But yeah, so I don't have school this semester, and as a way to push myself to still be creative, even when I don't have assignments is to do this stream. Thank you so much. Yeah, thanks. I really appreciate that. And I don't know why I said and, but I feel like every time I do the stream, I get a little more like comfortable just talking without like any real response. Because I mean, back at the beginning, I think I had maybe 2 people watch my stream every time. So thank you to the five of you that are here today. I really appreciate it. But like even at the beginning, I feel like it was really awkward, but it's gotten easier and easier every time. And now it's something I genuinely look forward to every other week. So yeah, I'm so incredibly thankful for every person who comes across my stream and listens to me ramble on for an hour-ish. So one really cool thing that I've learned about gouache as a medium is that I can manipulate it as much as I want to be the consistency that I want, which I know you can with acrylic, but you need like other mediums that are kind of expensive. And so with gouache, it's water activated, and you can let it dry out. Like a lot of these are just like crunchy and disgusting. Ew. But I can make it completely opaque if I want to, or I can keep it kind of watery, which I did for one of my life drawing classes, and my teacher really liked the idea. I guess she'd never even really thought about using gouache like that, which I was like, whoa, you're welcome. So a couple of nights ago while I was watching Julian's stream, he started playing Cookie Clicker, which I don't know if y'all still remember what Cookie Clicker is, but in my high school it was like the talk of the town for like 2 years straight, and people had like competitions on who could cookie click the best. I don't even know. And so anyway, I started a game of Cookie Clicker, and I've got it running in the background right now, so if my stream looks really bad, that's why. It's because I'm currently obsessed with Cookie Clicker, and it's swallowed my life whole. Yeah, it is. It's an idle game. But like, I'm obsessed with it again. It's like not really even a game, but I freaking love it so much. Let's see, I can tell you guys how many cookies I make a second right now. I make 10,629,747 cookies a second at the moment, and I'm very proud of it. I'm also in that mood of discovering new music, like new artists. So if y'all have any suggestions, please let me know. Current obsession, music-wise, is Hotel Mira, which I found on TikTok. Sue me, I know. But I am obsessed with them. They're like very 1975, if that makes sense. But they're dope. So if anyone has any music, please let me know. Especially if it's good. If it's good, and I know good is subjective, but I mean, y'all know my tastes at this point. It's like I talk about Taylor Swift every time I stream. I have to at least mention her, which is a little embarrassing, but it's fine. This color is not coming out how I want it to. That's okay. Keep trying. I also started like watching videos on SCPs, which I am not 100% sure what they are. But they came up on my For You page, like, of people explaining certain SCPs. And so I kind of went down this rabbit hole of SCPs. Like I'm still very confused. Don't get me wrong. But from what I have learned, SCPs started as a like Reddit thing, or like a forum-based fantasy thing. I don't know. Please correct me if I'm wrong if someone knows what they are. Anyway, they're like horror things that the government is hiding from us? Question mark. And yeah, like creepypasta. That might be it. I'm not very well versed in like forum-based things, but it started with, well, my obsession started with, oh my gosh, what's his name? Shy Guy? I think that's his name. And I guess he's like this pale white humanoid thing that like cries. Like there's a whole fit about if you look at his face. It might be from Super Mario. No, it's not from Super Mario. Well, you know what? It might be part of Super Mario. But I think his like SCP number is SCP-096 or something like that. And he like cries and like throws a fit when you look at his face, and then after like a couple minutes, he like kills you? I like genuinely kind of have no clue what I'm talking about right now, but I find them quite interesting. And I guess they're all like in a containment facility, or some of them are in a containment facility. Other ones are not. Oh my god. Stop. Oh my god. Yeah, but they're like kind of creepy, and I love creepy things and like horror movies and stuff like that. So this fits pretty perfectly. But yeah, that's what I've been currently obsessed with, is learning about SCP things. Again, I'm not sure if I'm correct about any of this, so please forgive me. I only like started looking at this last night. Twitch censored what? Oh no. What did Twitch censor? Go. Alright, have fun, bye! Thanks for joining! Shirt. Okay, so his shirt is orange here. Oh. Hi! But I'm thinking maybe I'll do blue to match with the green, but his hat stayed the same, so maybe I'll just go with the same shirt and make it all dusty looking. Okay, maybe I'll just do that. I'll make it all dusty. Or worn in, not dusty. I wonder why Twitch censored your sock. That's hilarious. Or maybe it didn't. I don't know. Also, along the lines of like new music, if y'all know any good horror movies that are like scary, please let me know. No apologies. No one apologizes for anything. Too much of that already. Mostly because I say sorry all the time. No. But yeah, any good music, any good horror movies, especially going into spooky season, please let me know, because I have watched so many and they don't scare me anymore. I've watched, I think, all but one of the IMDb top 10 horror movie, top 10 scariest horror. What? I can't speak anymore. IMDb's top 10 scariest horror movies. Jesus. And they're not scary. Although one of them is my favorite horror movie ever, which is The Conjuring. I love the whole series, but they really hit it out the park with the first one. That was so good. Oh my gosh, there's also a new, well, it's from the like creators of The Conjuring, I guess. From the directors, creators, something like that. I think it's called Maleficent. It's true. Real life really is scarier than fiction now. But I'm so excited for this movie to come out because I freaking love their movies. They're so good. But I don't think I'm gonna see it in theaters because something about watching horror movies in the theaters is just not it. It's not good. It's not fun. People be screaming too much. That scares me more than the actual jump scares. So, yeah. I'm gonna watch it alone with my dog on the couch, and it's gonna be great. Oh, I forgot I had tape down. That's okay. Yeah, I've got a dog. Well, so I currently live with my parents, which I know. Okay, leave me alone. So we technically have 3 dogs in the house, but one of them is mine. His name is Atticus, and he is my entire life. I love him so much. He's a German Shepherd Boxer mix, and is just the most perfect dog to ever exist. Ever. You're right. I shouldn't complain about it, but I'm not complaining about it though. I don't want anyone to make fun of me for it. I'm saving my money and I'm going to college, okay? I'm pretty sure my mom is watching right now. So, Mom, I love you. Mom, I love you. But I will make sure to tell them. Don't worry. She actually was like behind the scenes of one of like 2 of my streams before I kind of got my grips on like what the hell I was doing with like my computer and stuff. She would read out comments to me, so yeah. She's so awesome. I can't even lie. She's amazing. My whole family is amazing, actually. I love it. I love having a big, tight-knit family. Okay. I'm gonna see what else I did with this guy on the original. He did have blush, but I think that's not gonna work. He had eyebrows. I took his eyebrows off. I figured I'm just not gonna do eyebrows. But I do wanna do... So, I have a story about this guy. So this is my original drawing of the guy on a travel size Kleenex, and I saw him one day while I was out. Like, this is a real person. Well, not this, but I based him off of a real person that I saw one day while I was getting croissants, and he was just sitting there alone, looking like this. Well, not like this, looking like this. And I had to capture him. He was just one of the most interesting people I've looked at in a while, and I really appreciated it. So if you know a man who looks like this, tell him I love his style. I love it. Oh, I also have a guinea pig. I don't know if you knew of this, but I have a guinea pig as well. He's super cute, and his name is Pinto. Yes. Yeah, I have a German Shepherd and a guinea pig, and my German Shepherd loves my guinea pig, and my guinea pig is not even scared. Not even a little bit scared. Yeah, I've got blessings on blessings, and never a moment where I forget about it. I'm so thankful for everything in my life. Yeah, a little bit. I have to keep checking to make sure that I'm doing him justice. Hello. Hi, Tata. anyone wondering what I'm doing, I'm peeling the tape off of my paper. Because when I bought this sketchbook, I forgot to, like, I was just going off of what looked right, and I did not pay attention to what was actually on the cover of it. So this is drawing paper, which is really, really thin in comparison to watercolor paper, which is what I thought I was getting, but it is not what I got. And I don't want to waste the paper, so I just tape it down, and it works pretty well. I mean, it's still a little bit wrinkly, but it's okay. I feel like red splotches would be way too on the nose, so I'm gonna mess it up with not red splotches. What color splotches? Don't know yet. I'll figure it out. I think like purple splotches would be fun. Maybe I'll do purple. Wow, okay, every time I come on Twitch, I feel like time just flies by so quickly. I cannot believe it's already been almost an hour. Time flies when you're having fun. I really try and only stream for an hour, maybe an hour and a half every time. There have been times when I've gone over that, but for the most part I try and like stay within that time frame, because if I go longer than that, then I end up like burning myself out. Which really sucks, and I hate that. So I try and spread the creativity over several days as an attempt to salvage some creativity. Is there anything else that I'm missing? Well, his lip. But I think we're past that point. Okay. No, not that color. I'm trying to remake the color of the shirt right now, which I don't think I'm gonna get an exact color match on, but that's fine. Because what I've learned with gouache is that, like, if you're doing these like shadow type things on top of a color, it's gonna look really like patchy sketchy. But then if you go over it again with like the gouache color that's underneath, it looks pretty okay afterwards. It looks like an actual shadow. Well, kind of. More so, like a shadow. I really want to get back into oil painting eventually, but the fumes are so toxic that like I'm really not able to do it inside. So maybe at some point I will go back, but toxic, so toxic. So, as the very last thing, I go in over all of the lines that I had already made. Oops. And I go over them and add little details here and there, because when I go over this Sharpie gel pen with the gouache, it tends to bleed out, which I don't mind. Like, I think it looks pretty cool, but I really like to have those like solid crisp black lines, and when I go over them with the gouache, even though they bleed, they also get covered up with like this chalky like film, almost is the best way to put it. Like, gouache has like this texture to it that's almost like chalk when it dries down. So I like the lines to be very crisp. And as many of you may know, I do not care if my lines are straight. I think it looks really cool when you've got like thicker, bolder parts of the line contrasting the like super thin line that you expect to see. So a lot of my lines are, I go back in, fill over them. Like, see, I don't know if you can see that. Oh. See, like, right there where the pen bled out a lot? I'm like, okay, cool. Here are some more lines. Like, maybe his hat brim started to flick away. It's so old. Ah, there you go. Perfect. Fixed it. It's like Bob Ross. Happy trees. Happy accidents. Is that what he said? I don't know. I keep touching this corner, which has wet paint. It's the only corner with wet paint. I keep touching it. Just kidding, there's more wet paint that I just put my eye in. Sorry, I keep flipping my painting around. It's the only way I can get the lines right. I do not have a name for him yet. He was an older gentleman and he was white passing. So I'm thinking Bill, but honestly, like, if you guys have a better name than Bill, please let me know, because, I mean, he looks so nice, but I don't know. Thoughts on a name? I don't have a name for him yet. Or like maybe Gerald or Henry. I don't know. Those names sound pretty good to me. I think Gerald is really what's sticking in my head right now. So for now, his name is Gerald. That may change. That may change. Bill Smith. Maybe that's his full name, Bill Smith. Bob. Bil-Bob Smith. Billy Bob Smith. Billy. Bil-Bob. Bil-Bob. Bil-Bob Smith. That's his name. That's his name now. It's Bil-Bob Smith. Thank you guys for helping me make his name. I think it's very fitting, Bil-Bob Smith. I've got to write that down before I forget it. Hold on. Yes, but not your cow. This is a man that we're talking about. This is a zombie scarecrow man. Bil-Bob. Not Billy Bob. Bil-Bob. Yeah. And it's spelled B-I-L-B-O-B. Bil-Bob Smith. Thank you. I'm glad you like Bil-Bob Smith. I'm almost done with him actually. This one was quite quick. I'm surprised. Kill-Bob? No, Bil-Bob. I'm saying Bil-Bob so many times that it's starting to not sound like a real word anymore. We could go into what makes a word a word. Nothing, really. Let's not get into that. I don't need that today. Okay, well, I gotta color in these little eyeballs. But I don't want to do it with this. And I don't have a pen that I want to do it with yet, so... Okay. Okay, so this is Bil-Bob Smith. Before the apocalypse and after the apocalypse. Slash maybe this is just after Halloween. On Halloween. He's a scarecrow dude. Alright. Well, thank you guys so much for joining me and entertaining me in chat for an hour. It was so much fun, and I genuinely love doing streams so much, so thank you to all of you who joined today. And I would just like to say that I hit 100 views on my stream, which is so exciting to me. Thank you guys so much for joining, and I'm so blessed to have you guys. So I will see you in 2 weeks, and I'll let you know how Denver was. Thank you guys. Bye. Oh God.